friends in class. Okay? Right. Today we have the story, The Very Little Girl. And what do you know about a very little girl? Are you a very little girl?
No.
No. Were you once upon a time? Were you little, very little?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we call a very little girl?
A baby.
A baby, yeah. So is this about a baby, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, do you want to put it down? And can you point to the words today, dear?
Once.
No, it's not upon a time, but you're right, it is once.
There was a little girl.
That's a hard word. You just have to, and you can't sound that one out. That's a word we have to memorize. That one is who.
Once there was a very little girl who
Point to your words. It'll help you. It'll help you keep your spot.
Was very, very, very little. She was
There you go. Don't forget up here.
She was smaller than a rose bush. She was smaller than the
Where is she? You can look in the picture or you can sound it out. You know your skills.
garden.
Very good.
She was smaller than the garden fence. She was smaller than her wagon. She was smaller than her mother's desk. And smaller than a lake. She was too little to ride on the merry-go-round. She could not feed the lamb at the petting zoo.
You're doing great, Emily.
She couldn't swing on her swing.
Oops, I think you missed a little bit. Let's just go back. Did you see the words here?
Or reach the cookie jar in the kitchen.
Excellent.
She had
Good.
to have
Very good, Emily.
She had to have a
Let's take a look. Let's break that one down. That one's a little bit hard. What's the SP make? Sp. Okay. And then the rest of it you can't really sound out except for the last sound. What would make sense? She had to have a special. Good, you got it.
She had a
Start here at the beginning. Point to each word, honey. I think you're getting lost.
She had to have a special little chair to sit on and a special little table to eat at. a special little bed to sleep in.
Great.
She was small. Smooth.
Remember the ER that we worked on yesterday? And
Oh.
bigger than and smaller, right, you got it.
Oh.
Right. Or
She was smaller.
remember that was another word we worked on yesterday. Smaller.
Than.
Good.
She was smaller than all the other little girls on her street.
Excellent, Emily.
But one day she could swing. She could shop. She could
Look at the picture closely. What is she doing in that picture?
holding a bag.
Your mom asked you if you will.
There
There you go.
she could carry
She could.
big. She could carry a big full
Is that for or? Right. Say it louder. Of. Right. She could carry a big bag of
groceries.
groceries.
She
You've done outstanding, Emily. Shall we read together? You seem to get a little tired. Do you want to read together the rest of it, or do you want?
read together.
Okay. I bet we'll do choral reading together. Okay, you have done amazing. Can you believe how well you did with this book? Are you proud of yourself? Okay. So we have here, one day she could swing. She could carry a big bag of groceries. Okay, ready? Together. She was bigger than her dog. And bigger than her wagon. Every day after that, she found more things which were smaller than she. The very little girl began to grow bigger. That's that word we've been working on. Bigger. She grew bigger than the rose bush. She could climb over the garden fence. Good. She could even rake the leaves by herself. You're doing great. Can you point to the words for me? She was, and keep reading. She was big enough to ride on the merry-go-round and feed the lamb at the petting zoo. She could see the top of her mother's desk. She could get a
cookie
all
by herself.
You are doing great. She grew too big for her special little chair and her special little table and her special little bed. Now she ate at the big table with her mother and father.
and she had a
New big
big bed.
bed. She was no longer a
Little
very little girl. Let me help you. She was big enough to play with the other little girls on her street. You're tiring out, aren't you? Now she was big enough to be a big sister to her brand
new baby brother.
Very good, Emily. You read the last page. You know that one. Who
was very, very, very little.
Oh my goodness, high five. That was amazing, dear.
This is the only book I don't
That
read
was really, really
I